You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and... Nice strike to the midsection glances. Well, how about the reaction time there as she secures the takedown? She caught the leg, sniffed out that strike, and now takes this fight back to the ground. Let's see what type of damage she can now inflict. Big elbow there, lands.
Beautiful.
Half-guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet. Oh, watch guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight. She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, she gets out.
She does a great job of creating space, getting to her back, and living to fight another day.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, she's got it locked in. That looks painful.
She has so many ways to finish. Attacking elbow.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Big kick lands.
Big power shot there. Man, she throws that. Man, she sees the head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that you... Huge shots going on right here.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Blanchfield's eye starting to swell now. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says if I can take something from John Lineker is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw.
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Grasso's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Oh, now she lands a kick to the body.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right?
These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, nice. Caught that kick there. Oh, man, he's a hog.
Oh, and now an elbow up top by Erin Blanchfield. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transition. And she separates from her opponent.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Blanchfield's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
In the half guard.
Oh, long triangle attack now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so that round is in the books. Blanchfield's eye is wearing it, folks. Visible damage. Now looks like it might even be completely shut, so we'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the doctor stop this fight here between rounds. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Good defense blocking that punch.
And finally, she gets the takedown. She stayed committed. At some point, she knew she was going to be able to get this fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Now let's see what she can do with it. Back to the elbow now. That one's true. Erin Blanchfield's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Blanchfield's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
A shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Oh, useful trick to get the takedown here in the clinch. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing. That's as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot. Massive strike. Great attempt. Great attack. And it landed perfectly for her.
Back to the feet now.
Wow.
This is big. That's big.